in sales is a check for $1,000.
Wow.
So it's important to recognize that the power of you can help so many, and that's part of our mission here at JESPY House, that just because our clients have some kinds of disabilities, they're persons first, disabilities second. And I would just like to invite Father Jim to say a few words, and then I'm going to ask you, Father, if you don't mind, to speak a little bit about Ukraine. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, Father Jim Worth.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. Our church is just down the road a bit on Prospect Street in Maplewood. And I got to know Father Sviatoslav Hot from the whole situation going on in the Ukraine. And I reached out to him, and he responded to me. So we had some different fundraisers, and we're able to help him out. And what's beautiful about it is he didn't know me, and I didn't know him. But we both lived in the same town. And his community didn't know mine, but now we know each other. And because of a common denominator, something that we have in common, which is peace. We all want peace, whether we want it in our lives or we want it in our world. And what's going on in Ukraine is very, very sad. We all know that.
Yep.
And more sad things are happening. So we're at our best when we help each other. So we were collecting all kinds of things, back so much so that they ran out of space in their trunks. And I don't know how many trips they made with their cars. So the people of South Orange and Maplewood are so generous. And we come together as a community. And in our church at St. Joe's, all are welcome. We welcome everyone. And what's great about it is there's no one particular group that does better than the others. And we celebrate recently, if you're Christian, Easter, and then those who are Muslim have Ramadan, and then we are also going to have the Orthodox Easter, which is coming up. This is Father's Holy Week. And there's so many other things we celebrate in the spring. But the biggest thing is life. We celebrate and respect life. Everyone in here has value and purpose. And we are grateful that you have a house as beautiful as this to do great things. And many people might drive by here and not know the good that's going on. So we want to make sure we spread the good news. Because there's enough bad news out there in the world. And,
Way too much in fact.
That's exactly, way too much. So on behalf of my people at St. Joe's in Maplewood, we are thrilled to continue to journey with Father Sviatoslav, but I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you and having you come to my church for different events. We're having something great happening in June. It's called Juneteenth, which is a celebration of African American history. We're having a concert, so it's going to be a beautiful afternoon for that. And then we have a Pride Mass that we do in June for all in our LGBTQ community. So we're always doing different things to help each other. Because you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what we look like. It doesn't matter what we believe. It doesn't matter how good we are at doing certain things. We are all people that should be loved, respected, and cared for. And that's what we do today. And I'm honored to be here, and I look forward to more work doing with you now that we know. I'll be honest, I heard of JESPY House, but until recently I never really knew all the good things that are going on here. And there's many places that have done absolutely nothing for Ukraine. And you guys are among one of the top groups in this area that are doing things. So thank you very much. And on behalf of my community, we are very grateful, and I look forward to more stuff happening in the future.
Father, just like to say a few words and speak a little bit about the Ukraine to our clients. Thank you.
Good afternoon. So first of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Sviatoslav. My last name Hot. This is like transliteration of my native language. I'm here in the United States in just only 3 years, so my English is not perfect. But I try to explain you a couple of words about the Ukraine. First of all, thank you for your efforts that support Ukraine, that support like my country. For us, it's very important. And first of all, what I wanted to say, this is like the symbolic. What does it mean? This is our flag. This is blue part. This is the blue sky, and yellow. This is the yellow wheat. Because here we have a lot of very good land, very generous land, and we have a lot of different stuff of wheats. We actually feed it the previous years whole Europe. So, but this why now we have different flag, different color, unfortunately. When blood sprinkled on our flag, it's red and black. The color is changed immediately, which is right now we have. So in Ukraine we now have the very serious invasion. We have the war, which provoked, which escalated Russian Federation. And now our country tried to support ourselves. First day it was most hard, because when we were first attacked, actually I remember how it was, because while the people was sleeping, I saw the news, I saw social media, and I saw that like 4 a.m. the rockets and bombs start to drop into on our cities, our capital cities and different big cities. Then I called to my father and told him the war are coming. Immediately take your suitcase, you have everything, and go somewhere, because now like Russian invaded our country. And but I heard a different answer from my father. My father told, I don't want out of my house. I all time live here, I hard working here, and I don't want that someone come because I'm ambition and they just take what I have. So, and a lot of Ukrainian people still in Ukraine. And we try to, and they really try to survive. You saw the photo, this horrible war. You saw a lot of horrible videos. I don't know if it's good or it's bad that you don't see everything, which unfortunately I can see, because a lot of my friends with whom I'm growing up right now in the east of Ukraine and try to stop this war. And they telling me a lot of horrible things, what they saw. This is like, this is horrible actions, how do people like take property, just regular civil people. They explained, when my friend explained me when he come to the city, which was set free from the like Russian people, and he saw the boy running around. Each of them has some of protein, like or like candies, like for example, or Snickers. Just one Snickers, it's like 24 hours for the one person. And he took the Snickers and give the boy, little boy, that he found him under the building. And he gave him the Snickers, and the mother, who was set free too, she told him, leave this for yourself, because you need most this. And he told, no, kids have to be loved. Kids have to love. And when we collecting the military stuff and medical stuff, first of all, because my friends told me when they come to the different city, they saw the civil person who is hurting, and they immediately give all medicine what they have. So they like a doctors, which is not doctors, they are doctors. So now we are not strong country, but we try to defend ourselves from the second stronger country in this world, which is very hard for us. And your help, which you provide through this month, it's like 54 days passed since the war started. It's very helpful. We sent it maybe 5 or 6 shipments to the Ukraine, military, medical, and even one humanitarian, which is we ask because the people because our company here in United States not ship everything. And I speaking with my friends, and I telling them how my city support Ukraine. This is photos which I all time provide, like in the internet, everything. I just wanted to show them that this city of Maplewood, which is very hard worker, which is very helpful, that stand with Ukraine, stand with this truth. Because this is not only because our country. You understand that we are standing for the liberty, for the freedom. Because right now we have this invasion because of they wanna renew Soviet Union. They want us that we become a part of this regime, which is we don't want. We want to go to the civilized people. We want to be with the Europe, and this is the freedom which we want to have. This is the freedom for which America all time fight. You know, like that America stand with this freedom, and now you will help us to do this, to accept this freedom. And the point that you support us, support the Ukrainian people, support Ukrainian soldiers, which is bravely standing. I just want to remind you, like second, like stronger country in the world. I tell them, and they, you know what? We feel this. We feel this. We understand. We understand. This is like second breeze, you know. This is like something's come inside us, and we understand that we're standing. We're not just standing alone. We're standing first of all with God, and secondly, we're standing with the people who support us. Because first day, the world was silent. Generally, governments like politics, they tell that we don't wanna to do something because they're afraid that happens something horrible, like something's. I mean about a military situation. But when people here in the United States and different parts of Europe start to tell the governors, the president, that we stand in Ukraine, we want to help them, we need to do something, we need to support them, changed everything from that moment. And this what we is shipping to the Ukraine, that you understand correctly. This is you ship. Just you give us, and we just, it's through us, we distribute this in Ukraine. This is your help, first of all. This is, we have to speak correctly. You give us the opportunity. Because since you help us, we can help different people. And for this, we, as a Ukrainian community, very want to express your words of gratitude for your help, for your efforts, that you want to help us. It's really important. I told a lot of time, Maplewood, this is like brilliant city. So generous people, so kind people, a lot of people, and you feel here support, honestly. Because I don't know how to say this, my vocabulary not full of words that express this. But I, with my congregation, that you understand, this is Miss Lynn. She is the parish president of our church, and Miss Tamara, she is financial secretary of our church. We every day stand in church collecting some of items, and we really appreciate you for your help. We this is a moment which we picture, filming. I immediately sent to my friends who right now standing there, that they see, they understand that they have support with so generous people. Thank you so much. May God bless all of you.
The staff and clients, our client Deborah Davidson would like to present something that she made to the ladies of the